We're up at the self-serve car wash. It's an absolute nasty day today. It's been raining. Hey, you didn't let me record it. Dang.
Well, the bucket's falling apart.
She's jumping the gun on us. Anyways, it's a rainy day. We just ended up March. We're gonna throw up March totals at the end of this, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But this is for the first collection of April, so we're gonna see how April does. This would be whoa. I think this is 3-day collection. We've had a few issues that we weren't able to fix so far. We've had problems with Bay 3, so it's been shut down for about 3 or 4 days now. The guy's coming to help that works on the car wash. He's coming up here on Monday morning. Today's Saturday to fix it.
Pretty good.
Nice. So that's Bay 2. Bay 1 and 2 are pretty much our most popular. So what Bay 3 is doing here is you put money into it. It will it'll show time and everything, but it's not kicking on the pumps. And there's a switch in there you can hold down and manually ride the pump. So we checked that just to see if make sure the pump wasn't burnt up. The pump's working fine, so it's got to be some type of electrical thing sending. It's not letting it kick on, and somebody broke the switch off. You can go ahead and grab this Bay 2 and just empty it. So he's gonna, like I said, come up here Monday to work on that for us, because I don't know, I switched timers from that bay over there to here. I thought maybe some with the timer. Wow. When we only caught that because when we were up here checking on the place the other day, a lady put in money in here and it wasn't working, so we were able to had her go to another bay so we didn't have an angry customer. But hopefully he can fix that. Like I said, I really don't know. He walked me through a bunch of things to check, and we checked all those, and just none of it was, it was all working. So that's, I did it to what my extent of my knowledge on that is. So hopefully you can get that thing fixed up Monday for us. And he's bringing us a new switch and some soaps as well. But got one of our renters back there at the storage units. Cool. Vauxhall. Okay, truck bay. Not bad. It's been pretty nasty the past few days.
Yeah, you carry that heavy bucket.
Yeah. Not as much as last time.
So cute with your red bucket and your red jacket.
And my red car wash. You guess what my favorite color is?
Could it be red?
No, I hate red. We can leave this open.
Yeah, it
Give
gives more
you
light.
guys better lighting.
Well,
Maybe. Good?
yeah.
Okay, so we'll open this up. I did end up pulling the cash out of here 2 days ago. When I was up here, a guy had a 20 and when it changed, so I just opened this up. I went ahead and took the cash. So that was like, it was $52 that I took out. So whatever's in here plus $52 is what this collection will be for.
Money, money, money.
And 20 right on top. Not real bad for a, like I said, 3-day collection with bad weather, so we kind of expected it not to do super good. So we're gonna count this up real fast, and then we'll get you guys a total. All right, so we had $125 in cash plus the 52 from the other day, so $177 total for the 3 days, plus the card readers, which I'd have to look at. I figure that's another 30 or 40 bucks right there, so almost 200 bucks for 3 days. Still on our average. So let's grab this and see. We have an overage in 3/4. My bucket's a little wet because our roof likes to leak in the rain. So gotta get that fixed sometime soon.
That's my glove.
Makes a good rag. Zero scale.
It almost went down the drain.
So I'll have to do 2 buckets here. So that's $206 worth of quarters right there. So we'll just dump this in here for now. So our total in quarters was $265.75 basically. So 265, and we had, what did I say? 177 in cash. So we do 265 minus 177. So $88 surplus in quarters. So the way we do it, 4 quarters and $1 times 5.67 per quarter weight. So we need to pull 2,000 grams out, which would be go to the bank. Perfect. So that's our overage. So I said that's really good. You know, we had what does that come up to, about 80 bucks a day there, 80, 90 bucks a day or so. So that's all overage. So this will go back in the hopper to replace the cash. So that's all filled back up. So, like I said, for 3 days, pretty dang good collection for the bad weather we've had. So we're just kind of keeping on pace with where we want to be at. So let's talk about the numbers for March right now. Here, I'll let you hold this again. So for March, our totals, let me pull up my spreadsheets. I'll put up at the end of this video kind of a more breakdown of like card readers and that, but for March, the total car wash income for March was $2,829.
I don't think you can see that.
Well,
there we go.
Yeah, so car wash income was $2,829. Our mini storages brought in $1,032 because we have one customer that hasn't paid. So our total income was $3,861 for March on this property. Utilities came in at $959. And that's our water, sewer, trash, all that. Our Starlink is including that. Maintenance and repairs, we had $311. That's a little bit higher just because we did install this new heater, which was like $100 to $200 or so. So that's in there. Supplies or soaps, we spent $208. So we basically go through like 1 tub a month is what we've been seeing pretty much. But like this is our just high pressure soap. So this is gets used the most. This, the wax, and then the foam brush. These other ones, the pre-soap and the tire cleaner, we've changed them once since we bought the place. So these don't use very much. I think another reason is because those do drop down to a low pressure. It's not a high pressure soap, so it uses a lot less. Our loan on the place is $1,096 a month. So after all expenses came to, we had another $103 because we had to renew our business license last month as well. So the only thing not included in this is insurance because we do pay a one-time fee of that. So for the month of March, we cleared $1,182 profit after everything was paid. And like I said, you can take, insurance is $400 a month, property tax is about $100 a month here. So there's another $500. So really, if you calculate like that, we cleared $600 into our pockets for this month. So really good. Anytime we can, we're making the payment and putting money in our pockets is awesome. And we have stuff to add and try to grow the business as well. And that's another thing I want to talk to you guys about is like, I want to get your guys' opinion on a few things out here. Let me grab this cash, I don't forget it. We're going to get this all locked up here, and then I want to show you guys something and get your opinion on what you guys think we should do. Alright, so we're outside now. So this is what I was talking about, this old automatic bay here. We ripped all of it out because it was not operational. But we got good highway frontage up here. I'm just trying to think of, and that's why I want to bring you guys here. What do you guys think we should do in this building? We've talked about it before about the pet wash station. I just don't know if that's something I want to do, and I figure my insurance will jump up through the roof. So I've talked about like just walling it off and making this a big storage unit, since we do always get calls. But with that doing that, we've got to raise this concrete up, which no matter what we do in here, we'll have to most likely do anyways. Put probably about a 4-inch concrete over this to just level the floor all out, just because you do get leaks from the other bays, and the way this slopes down when it rains, it comes in. So like our original idea was to put up a wall right here, use this drain that's in here and use a pet wash, and then a storage in the back, just more of a personal storage for us to keep our supplies and a dryer and washer and all that. But I just kind of here, I allowed to make a really cool detail shop. So like walled off right here, or even up to here, and then have a small little office with a window right here, and a guy could you could pull your car in there and detail it like a, you know, and I just charge him $300 or $400 a month rent. We're just trying to find a way to add a little bit more income to here. We do want to add like the soda machine and all that. Another idea I've had is that where my truck is sitting, our property lines, there's just enough room here, I think, if the city would approve it, to put in another like 5 or 6 storage units through there, because we get at least 1 call a week for storage units and we don't have any available. So if we could fit another 5 in, and they'd be smaller 10 by 10s, that would be another $200 a month rent. And then there is another spot on the far side of the property, on the end of the storage units, where my idea was to put 2 shipping containers, but our city has a code where you can't have shipping containers in city limits. So just trying to find different ways to add value here. I would love to hear what you guys think, especially if you own properties and you've added to them, and like what's worked good for you guys. Or do I just say forget it, turn this into a storage unit for cheaper, and then add like the air chamois in the bays and the tire cleaner and triple foam, like tire cleaner brushes and actual triple foam? Do you think my return's better there? I just want to know what your guys' thoughts are. I really do appreciate all the comments we get. In the last video, you guys called me out on the Teflon tape, which I really do appreciate. Don't think you're hurting my feelings at all. I don't know what I'm doing with a lot of this stuff. So if you see something, I want you to call me out in the comments below. You can roast me all you want, because I'm learning, and the best way to learn is from somebody that knows what they're doing. So you guys, if you ever see me do something stupid, and you just drop it down below. I won't take offense to any of it. Really do appreciate you guys watching. Anything you guys want to see, let us know. We'll see you guys on the next one.